So I didn't really think we were in any danger of relegation, but I thought there wasn't going to be much happening this season beyond that. It's not quite going how I expected. Hello everyone and welcome back to more careering onwards here with me, Mr. Grand 2, with Cambridge United, and, well, there's no better place to start than the Sky Bet League 2 table because we're top of the league. I don't really know what's happening. I have no understanding of it at all. But we've played 6 games. We've won 5 of them. One defeat, and that was very unfortunate, as we'll see in a minute. And yeah, 15 points, top of the pile at the moment. 1 point clear of Colchester, 2 clear of Cheltenham. It's very tight, very early stages, but we didn't expect to be here. So much so that the board have given us an A plus rating. I've not managed this on any save so far. It's most unexpected. In fact, I've not had an A plus since I did my GCSEs, and I only got one of those. So it's been so good that in our first full month in the job, our first month of league football, we've got ourselves Manager of the Month, which is not too bad at all, beating John McGreal. And Michael Duff, this is partially the inspiration for starting at Cambridge. Michael Duff, Championship Manager legend from Championship Manager 0102, formerly of Burnley, but now currently manager of the club you could sign him from in that game, which is Cheltenham Town. So then, how's it gone? We left off with the 2-1 win against Bradford, which I thought was a draw, but it was actually a win. That was a really good performance. Since then, it's just gone from strength to strength. We played Newport County. It was an extremely dramatic game, a 3-2 win. We grabbed ourselves the lead early on through Reggie Lamb. It was 2-0 before half-time. Lamb working it again out to Davis, who made it doubled our lead, but then we sort of threw it away. Dominic Poulian for Newport played very, very well, grabbed himself a brace to just really seemingly break our hearts with a minute of normal time to go, but in the final minute of injury time, we worked a brilliant chance and Will Ferry scored to make it 3-2. Excellent comeback, and it was the sign of things to come, really. Although not in the League Cup, we played Newport again in the League Cup just 4 days later. This time it was a late winner for them, but I'm not particularly concerned about that. And then another late winner again for the opposition against Colchester United. This was heartbreaking. We played really, really well. They're one of the favourites for promotion. And at 94th minute from Tom Lapsley, we really didn't deserve it. We completely dominated. If we look at the stats, total domination in terms of shots on target and possession. Very, very unfortunate. 2 clear-cut chances. They had none, but they ended up with all 3 points. But since then, 4 wins in a row. 3-1 against Scunthorpe, first of all. Adam Ida grabbing himself his first goal for the club. It was the first of several. That was another excellent performance. And then a 4-0 win against Oldham with Ida getting himself a hat-trick. Reggie Lamb adding the final flourish to that one. 2-0 away against Port Vale. Samir Carruthers and Harrison Dunk getting on the score sheet. And then a 1-0 win as well. Fully rotated side for the most part in this one. A 1-0 win against Portsmouth in League One in the EFL Trophy. So we are back a little bit earlier than I kind of suggested at the end of the last episode, just purely because I wanted a video where we have an A plus rating, because I don't think it's going to last throughout the rest of the save. It's been a very successful first proper month in the job, it's fair to say. So today then we're going to have 2 games. We're going to play Forest Green, who are going quite well, they're in 6th, and then Crewe, who are sort of mid-table, but that is away from home. Always quite a tricky team, Crewe. They've got some decent young players. So, unfortunately, we are going to have to make some changes to the team, who have been playing incredibly well for the game against Forest Green, because it's an international break and we've got a few players who are going to be representing their countries. Jack Rolls is, of course, going to be playing for Cyprus. Will Ferry for the Republic of Ireland under-21s, and Reggie Lamb is going to be playing for Bermuda. Adam Ida's not got a call up to the Irish youth team at the moment. I think it's only going to be a matter of time, really, but changes do need to be made, though, unfortunately. And also, unfortunately, Daniel Jones did get injured in the match against Port Vale, so we will need to bring in Norville Williams at left back. But we should hopefully be okay without them. Burton is going to be in goal. Norville Williams comes in at left back. Darling and Taylor is the new back 2, because actually, although he started the season, George Taft hasn't been very good, presumably because he can't actually see properly. Davis is going to be at right back. He's done very well. Luke O'Neill at the base of the midfield. Maris is going to come in on the right of midfield with Carruthers keeping the attacking midfield role. I'm considering playing Maris ahead of Carruthers, but I think we'll play them both today. Dunk comes in on the left with Hannon on the right and Adam Ida leading the line. So tactically, we've been, well, clearly from the results, doing quite well. It seems to work pretty well in this division. 4-4-2 from Forest Green. They've got George Williams on the right-hand side. Decent player. And, well, this is going to be interesting. They've had a pretty good start to the season. But then we have had a better start to the season than anybody else. Are we going to miss some of those players today? Will Ferry has been very, very good. So has Reggie on the right-hand side. Those two have kind of really helped with our attacking output. Maris with a free kick early on, saved by Wallacott in the Forest Green goal, and he tries for a corner as well, but this goes the same way. I think Jack Rolls is going to be a big miss as well. He's probably our best player. Anyway, chance early on for Forest Green. Collins with a shot, which is saved well by Burton. Not come out of the traps particularly quickly in all of our games, it's fair to say. Some late winners. Adam Ida, though, brilliant chance for him, running the whole length of the pitch. Can't, though, get it either side of the goalkeeper. Maris with another free kick. We've hit the post. It's come back out to Forest Green. They're looking to break, and Norville Williams gets the tackle in. Now, it's been going really well, so obviously I decided to start recording for an episode, and things not going as brilliant as they have been so far. It's just inevitable. Always inevitable. Anyway, Burton, terrible throw out from him. He's been so good so far this season. Gets away with it, with a save in the end, but not great. He's not a natural sweeper keeper, although attributes-wise, I think he probably could do it quite well. We're dominating possession, but nothing to show for it on the score sheet just yet. Can we get something in the second half here? O'Neill on the ball. It's a bit of an unfamiliar lineup, of course. 4 players who would normally play unavailable today, which is not ideal, really. And, well, Forest Green are in. Walker, save, though, from Burton. I think he's offside. He was offside. Maris with the corner. He's been very involved in terms of taking set pieces today, but well, apparently that's a penalty. What even happened? Ida's going to take it. He scored it. We're 1-0 up. What even caught? I don't want to see the penalty. It was a good finish from Ida. He is pretty good at penalties, straight down the middle. Lovely from him. We've got the lead, but we need to go back. What even happened to cause it? Okay, right, here we go. It's a corner, which Maris takes. He puts it in. Ida heads it on, and okay, I still don't really know what happened. Okay, so we're going to have to watch this again from a different angle. Maris puts the corner in, it's headed in by Ida, and I still don't know what's happened. The text commentary says that McGinley's fouled Hannett, so it's an off-the-ball incident where nothing actually happened. This one more time, just to see. Right, so there's Hannett. Well, okay. I'm not going to object to it, seeing as it's in our favour, but I think Forest Green can feel hard done by there. 70 minutes gone, and we've got a lead, which we probably deserved in terms of balance of play. I'm not sure we deserve that penalty. I still don't know exactly what happened, but there's a chance here for Collins for Forest Green. Great chance for him. Can't find the target though. Neither Dunk nor Hannah is having a particularly good game, but we can't really bring anyone else on because our 2 other wingers are both not here, which is an area of concern. I didn't really sort of anticipate that particularly. We could maybe have looked to have brought someone else in, but we don't have any money. Carl Winchester, though, they've had plenty of opportunities at Forest Green, and they do finally take one. Simple ball over the top from Dale Grubb, which our defence do not anticipate well at all. And Winchester, it's a good place to go for an evening out, slotting it home to make it 1-1 with 10 minutes to go. We need to make a change of some kind because we haven't offered particularly much today, but again, a lot of our key players are out. Chance here though, Davis on the right hand side can't quite get a ball in. In fact, he's been robbed by Mills, who is now breaking, and Collins is away to give Forest Green the lead. Burton stands tall and it goes for a corner. Right, I don't really know what to do. We don't really have anyone else who can particularly do anything from a wide area. I mean, Sam Smith is decent. He might as well come on for Hannett because Hannett's playing so badly. And then Carruthers isn't playing well, so we're going to move Maris across and we're going to bring on Paul Lewis. Well, 20 seconds left. Is there going to be a late highlight for us or is it going to be for them? We're coming forwards with Lewis. He goes for the shot. It's a good effort, but it is wide of the target, and I think that is probably going to be that. I hope it's going to be that and not a goal late on for Forest Green. That would be disappointing. And that is going to be it. 1-1, not an ideal result, but not awful. I can't really complain. I mean, we were top of the league before that. We've had a ridiculous start to the season. Considering the fact that a good section of our first team is not here, I will take a point all day long, especially against a team who have started quite well, like Forest Green have. Now, hopefully, apart from Daniel Jones, who's obviously injured, everyone else should be back for the next game against Crewe with the international break over. And what did I say? Literally the next click on, Jack Rolls out for 3 to 4 weeks because he made a tackle against Belgium. Jack, you're playing for Cyprus. Why are you even bothering to make a tackle when you're playing Belgium? You're not going to win. That was his first cap for Cyprus as well. He's expressed his gratitude to Jan Keulemans for giving him the opportunity to represent Cyprus. I'm not going to express any gratitude. You've taken my best player out of the game for 4 weeks. Second game of the episode then against Crewe, Alexandra. They've not had a great start to the season. In fact, they've lost their last 5 games. Not ideal. We are going to make some changes from the team that drew with Forest Green, though. We welcome back Will Ferry. He's going to be on the right-hand side, though, because Lamb is not particularly fit. He has had to come back from the Caribbean, so obviously a bit of jet lag, I would assume. We're going to bring Lewis in place of Carruthers in midfield, just because I want a little bit more defensive solidity, and I think he offers us that. But otherwise, no changes. We're going with a slightly more attacking system as well, just because they're not having the best time of it so far. We did play the more defensive one against Port Vale and then had to switch to this one because we didn't start especially well. Some good players in this Crewe side, though. They've got Kuhn, I'm not going to say his surname, he's on loan from Leeds, very good, decent striker. Charlie Kirk is an extremely good wide player. Doesn't look particularly good in this save, but in real life and in previous FMs, some FM saves, I think he's done really, really well for me. Callum Ainley's not too bad on the right hand side either. They got threats. I mean, what do we say? Pundits? Go out there and prove the pundits right. They love it. They absolutely love it. We were predicted to finish just above the relegation zone, and now we're second in the league. So early on, first highlight, and well, I thought it was us going to get sent off. It's not. Murphin has been sent off. Straight red card for him for Crewe. They're going to have to play the entire rest of the game with 10 men. Not a bad start as far as we're concerned. We're definitely going to stick with this system for the time being. Ida on the ball. Back to Norville Williams. Darling plays it forwards to Harrison Dunk. Can he find a good cross in? Not quite, but Norville Williams gets another go. He finds Will Ferry, and that is a fantastic, well-worked goal. Jordan Norville Williams was in the youth team at the start of the save. From our academy, we promoted him to the first team. Injury means he is now going to be starting, and I'm very happy indeed. He's going to be putting in balls like that. Fantastic strike from Will Ferry. We really missed him against Forest Green. That's the kind of quality you expect when you get a player on loan from a Premier League club, and certainly a club like Southampton. Coming forwards once again, O'Neill to Lewis. He's done pretty well at the base of the midfield there. He's not a natural there, but he's done quite well for us so far this season. Lewis starting his first league game. Davis across to Harrison Dunk on a plate for Maris, and it really was on a plate for George Maris. I think, as I said, if Rolls was here, I would be starting him ahead of Carruthers, and Rolls would be playing in the box-to-box role. And that's probably why he looks a decent attacking player, does George Maris. Lovely scoop shot in. Nothing that Will Jaskalainen, Jussi's son, can do about that one. And we are 2-0 to the good with half an hour gone. Well, Kuhn is in here for Crewe, and it's a good effort from him, but a good save from Callum Burton. Pickering with a corner in. It's flicking them out all over the place. Sass Davis can't get the shot on target. Coming forwards once again here with Davis. We've done pretty well here. Maris is on it again. This time the shot is blocked. Norville Williams scoops it out to Dunk. Scooping it back across to Ferry. This time he hits the crossbar. Well, at half time it's 2-0. Very good. Keep it up. Really good performance. Apart from that chance for Kuhn Temenezkov, they haven't really had much of a look in. Maris with the corner in, head away by Ung. That's not. That's an interesting name there. NG. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. Paul Lewis, though, with another thunderbolt strike. That is another excellent goal from us today. Lovely long-range strike from one of our midfielders. We are doing very well at this early stage of the season. Paul Lewis on the volley. Fantastic strike from him there, making his first league start, of course, and, well, not too bad at all. And there we go. That was as routine an away win as you could possibly hope for. 3-0 against Crewe. Fantastic Fantastic goals, exactly what you like to see. Well done, boys. Keep it up is all we can say. Well, what an absolutely fantastic start to the league it has been. We find ourselves in second place now, no longer top of the table, because Colchester, who are the only team, of course, to beat us in the league, have also had a pretty good start to life here. That draw against Forest Green has cost us top spot, but not by much. Still level on points with Cheltenham. They're doing very well as well, and just 1 point clear of Swinton. It's early days. We've only played 8 games, but they have gone very well indeed. 2 assists for young Norville Williams as well. Keep it up, sir. Well, I hope that we can keep it up. It's going to be difficult, I think, to maintain these high standards, but we're certainly looking good for, potentially a run into the playoffs. I'm not sure we're going to keep up an automatic promotion bid, although the early signs are quite good, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. We see what happens with injuries. It can change very, very quickly. So there we are then. I think next time we'll come back maybe towards the end of November. We've got some big games coming up. Salford could be interesting, Exeter, and we're not playing Cheltenham. That could be interesting. They're not playing them for a while. But I think if we come back around about November time, we'll see how things are going, go through the whole of October and check in then, see how things are going. Can we keep up our unlikely promotion bid in this first season? I don't know. I don't think so, but we're certainly going to try. But that is going to be the end of the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe as well so you don't miss the next part of our extremely intriguing season, I think, with Cambridge United. It's not going at all how I was anticipating, but we'll enjoy the ride while it lasts. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.